Right, I would like to let people join in and whatever. So yeah, had quite an interesting day, and it's been quite an interesting time to come and celebrate. Yeah, so 30,000 views on the old YouTube. Pretty good. Um, yeah, I something to drink. But yeah, I just want to come on to the YouTube to celebrate the 30,000 views. I think someone joined on there, but yeah, and it's still early days, and it should have been a wee bit earlier on, but a friend and I were up in Edinburgh. It was quite nice. Okay, so in that time zone where I'm waiting for folk to join on. I know it's not instantaneous, it never is, never will, never going to be. So if I go out of here into it's being a wee bit of a device. Scan. Okay. So I minute I'm just jumping into the WhatsApp so I can spread the link as far as it can go. Yeah. So it's always a bit of a difficulty getting things timed, etc. But as I said, I had a lovely time in Edinburgh with a mate, and transport's not that great at the minute because of various reasons with roads and whatever. Yeah, first world problems, isn't it? Bloody roads being closed, bus journeys being longer, trains cutting off at silly o'clock, and like last train out of Edinburgh via the fast line is actually about 8:30 because of all this fandango with people going on strike and stuff. Oh yes, yes. Oh hiya. Sorry, Edinburgh was fantastic. It was a kind of random, kind of spur of the moment idea, and it ran between a mate and I, and before you knew it, we were on the bus, and it was good. We went to some kind of Latin restaurant, which unfortunately didn't have anything I would have liked, but there's a place across the road. It was alright. We went to this mad thing. It was like this mad adventure. What's the box emoji? Sorry, I'm still trying to get my head around emojis. As soon as I get my head around emojis, system update, another 3,000 to fucking get my head around. I'm like, what the, you know, uh, I that's the joys of smartphones, because apparently the same update happened to an iPhone as well. Oh, the oh yeah, they had the cucumber. Is it? No, it's aubergine. That tasty, allegedly. Mm. Oh, it's lovely. Now, if you're wondering what the rattling noise is, it's a fan oven. It's not a fanny hammer. I can assure you. I can definitely assure you on that one. Um, but we got into Glasgow for like 10 to 10, and it was like we got a bus, and I got home via taxi at Annie's. Yep, exactly. A fan on Vannon. Yeah. And when we got out of it, we were like, should we get one without the fan on, or the actual fan assisted one? And I said, well, to be honest, it knocks about 10 minutes off cooking time anyway, so it's fantastic. All that eco green stuff, to be fair. It's only like £30 more. I don't know if they were just kind of silently nudging the price down on the fan one to make it look better. But anyway, I don't know nothing to do with these fucking price margins and stuff regarding the what's it called? Bloody Currys and Dixons and whatever they call themselves nowadays. Yeah, it was quite a good day. Quite a good day, and it was always a very good day to see upwards of 30,000 views on the YouTube. If I get the exact total. Right, 30,026. Pretty damn decent. And it seems the videos, the most viral of videos, the ones that are up in the upwards of thousands, is these things like Bumblebee dancing to uh, Disgusting. It was fucking hilarious. Uh, I don't even know if Lizzie Brash, the actual person who said it, knows about Bumblebee dancing around a hallway to fucking hilarious. Maybe. There's a likelihood. My videos do get placed in uh, strange areas. I've looked at all the kind of telematics for all that stuff regarding YouTube, and I'm like, wow. For quite a while, YouTube videos from like 2011 to at least 2014 ended up going places like Rothsay, Dunoon, Coventry, which is quite far down in the United Kingdom, which is a bit strange. But I suppose if it provides some kind of entertainment for a few minutes, I'm well, fair enough. So I didn't know exactly what to do for the 30,000 video. I tried to have a think about it, but I might get going blank. So I'm going to try and do something now. Wait a minute. Right, let's see. Let's see. hope this is I really hope this says a lot, because it says a lot and because it means a lot. Alright, so I'm going to get my pizza out the oven, turn the fucking noise off. Um, mm, right now, let's have a look at this pizza. Oh yeah. Right, that'll do nicely. That'll do. Let's get washed into this. There we go. I'm sure that's an emoji. Anyway. Now, I've been playing music in the background, but we all know YouTube algorithms with regard to copyright and shit, although it had nothing to do with copyright. Oh, aye. Aye, so that's all it needs to be said. According to a friend in that, America is a sad day for the country. I find it what it is a bit like, I don't know. I see on the way home to Edinburgh. Don't know. I don't know where the fuck the bus is going, but I seen a Flixbus, and that was the one that came from Birmingham to Glasgow by Flixbus. I mean, like that. I mean, I shouldn't be dropping naughty secrets like this, naughty trade secrets, but apparently there's a good chance that Megabus has things to worry about with regard to Flixbus, not in a threatening way, but Flix is taking some really, really good upload of passengers. It seems to be every bus, and the tickets, as you know, are cheap as fuck. I found a ticket for £1, technically 99p, but when was the last time I ever found one on Megabus for 99p going somewhere English? Only once. Yeah, this deal was going rapid. It was only a timed deal, but it was good because it gave you the actual chance to see how a Flixbus operates, and it runs with absolute expertise. It runs with things that Megabus cannot even spell, let alone know how to balloon the concept. So, in very many regards, like in my ventures video about Manchester, it, it, I was wild all over the place. I mean, the thing is, like everyone sort of knows I'm not great with mornings, right? But if that bus was an extra hour or two later leaving Glasgow, I'd have been switched on. I'd have been seeing all of this shit and actually responding, not in a bad way, or responding in a really good way. I mean, one thing I did realise is they have two drivers. They all have two drivers, and the other driver, when the main driver is driving, does something to keep things running smooth. And because of that just that ballooned the dividends. Really, yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, I do. I was actually looking for tickets to Manchester. £6.99 on the Flixbus. You honestly can't afford it. Um, so because you were so arbitrary with regard to music being played in the background, I couldn't get actually anything playing in the background and me dancing. Here we go, here we go. And you can see my t-shirt. As nihilistic and emo as possible. And you see this fucking guy holding his pizza slice. Here we go. No, no, that's enough. Put that behaviour to fuck. YouTube has emojis. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a wee bit of travelling at the end of the weekend. Yeah. That's about as far as me and emojis go, by the way. But yeah. I mean, the whole Flixbus idea, it's quite a good model. And one thing I did learn through the journey, like National Express, they have service station stop. Flixbus has stops at the stop, which isn't too bad. In like Lancaster University, you can quickly jump off the bus, go to the venue, get something else, drink it beside the bus, and back on. Oh, aye. It's probably the most underwhelming party that we're all at, but whatever. I'm glad I'm doing the official 30,000 view celebration today. Hey Fever got me a bitch last night. And It was a process that I actually had to take myself into a room with one of these extractor fan dehumidifier things, and actually that brought the symptoms right down. I locked the door, turned the thing on, and after a few minutes I felt quite good. But I'm on high power antihistamines or whatever the fuck the word is. I'm not. It's basically anti-hay fever drugs. I and I'm not promoting drug use, but I will say one thing: if you are having a major struggle with hay fever, if you're having a struggle with the hay fever, don't get to your doctor. There's a thing out there called fexofenadine, and this is a drug that is given to you after they've tried all other options. It actually works, and a lot of antihistamines make you drowsy, sleepy, zombie-like, etc. But this one doesn't, and you can actually go forward and drive and stuff like that. I don't know I don't know the chemical composition, so I'm not going to talk about it, but it is worth giving a shot. And I suppose what's worse that could happen? You get the tablets and they don't work for you, or they're not for you, whatever.
Right.
Okay.
I need to get in for a cup of
Right,
tea.
okay. Right.
Have you turned the oven off?
Indeed, I have.
Right, there's chips in the microwave.
Mhm.
And if you want other parcel chips, I just want to get in a cup of tea.
Okay.
I watched that programme. And I've taken a tablets.
Oh, I as soon as I came off the bus.
So I saw June when she came back from her holiday. I said, well, your brother's just away. He was cutting your grass for you.
So
She started to leave the garden really nice. I think I think it was her sister said that as a girl.
yeah. Oh well, good taste now.
And she was saying about I'm going to be getting fence painted.
That might be a good thing because that kind of stuff actually it really looks better with a paint.
Yeah.
There's got to be a lot of paint.
Oh Christ, it's going to be. I mean, I haven't painted that fence for a few years because of the pricks upstairs and I kind of gone.
Aye, that was before, but now, I mean,
Yeah.
because I've got
Nice
neighbours and that, that's excellent. But with regards to the paint, that's going to be about a good 150, 200 litres of paint. Right. And if the cost of diesel is bloody bad enough, I'd do it, you know.
See, the other thing is with our fence,
You pretty much painted it right from the get-go.
And David's got plants, and I said, "Don't put any squash on your plants." You know what I mean? So,
and the other thing is because that fencing's going a bit grey, it might be a bit harder. It might be a bit more resistance.
Yeah. I'll get I'll get it for you.
No.
I think I'm done with painting the side fence now.
Because there's specialist plants on the other side.
Yeah. And it will sort of go green eventually.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
So the chips in the microwave if you feel like having chips.
Okay.
The oven's off.
Of course.
Well, because you're working where you need to be.
Mm.
So she visited up this evening,
Lovely.
and
Probably because she's just been back from.
yeah, when I said to
Singapore.
her, did your dog enjoy his holidays? I forgot your dog's name again.
Aye.
And I said, did your dog enjoy his seagull-free holiday?
I know the bloody seagulls around here have been absolutely horrific. I mean, I just don't quite get how a seagull could think swooping down on a middle-aged wee dog thing is
Well,
acceptable.
they
I
say
just
the
don't. I
dogs
don't.
have got 4 limbs and a tail like a fox, Andrew. So I suppose.
Oh, but dogs, so they're totally different to foxes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's something else. Oh, glad to be back on terra firma and not being on buses. It does get really draining, by the way.
Yeah, I can imagine. So don't touch your door. Do not touch your door because your door's
Aye,
had its second coat.
painting.
And I do the sides in the morning.
Right.
Or at some point during the day I'll do side bits.
Mm.
But I mean, I can see where the second coat is looking even sharper.
Manchester, Piccadilly, Glasgow, Transpenny. Ah, yeah, it's recommended videos. Sometimes the recommended videos come up as actual notifications. You're like, what? But turns out. If you're wondering what that is, it's not a burn. It's a strange thing. It's a skin condition that cleaners can get. It can be somewhat managed with stereo. Oh yeah, mono and all. It can be treated with steroids.
So Andrea and I were got the bus up to Annie's Land. We got off at Bearsden Road, and we were crossing over to go into Morrison's, and there was 2 guys, gay pride people.
Oh, aye, the Pride's in Edinburgh tomorrow,
Yeah.
but I'm wondering how the hell that's going to happen because the trains.
Was it in
95%.
Glasgow today?
No, he's probably getting them so ready for Pride in Edinburgh.
Right, well, Jesus Christ, what I've seen the outfits.
Really flamboyant and stuff.
Ridiculous, not flamboyant, as in nice.
Yeah. I think, to be honest, we all have our own kind of translations of ridiculous, but I would say it's flamboyant, if anything.
He was a big fat guy, it doesn't matter whether he's gay or not. He's a big fat guy, and he'd on his, like, women's dress, and it was, like, from the neck down to the bits of colours.
Like, the colours must have been pretty bloody interesting at the same coin.
You know, they normally dress amazingly, but this guy wasn't dressed amazingly.
I don't know this. It could have been a work in progress, to be fair, because I've seen situations where it started off a bit kind of raggy at the end, you know, like at the start, but by the end it was absolutely perfection. You know, it's quite a lot of the time when it comes to it.
Andrea, what was that geezer like up at Annie's Land?
Oh, that dress.
Aye, that dress. I mean,
that was weird.
It was really freaky weird.
But ultimately,
all these gay pride people dressed amazing.
Aye, but I think that guy was just a work in progress, because quite often a situation starts not.
He was with somebody else. He was with another board. He wasn't dressed.
Nah, but ultimately, I believe.
A lot of them dress amazing, but this guy looks like.
Just remember the term "work in progress," and basically that's where it is. You know, I mean, there's been plenty of times I've been flung into some kind of fancy attire. I've looked rough as fuck at start, and then it's actually made a bit more cohesive later on.
I was going to Edinburgh tomorrow with a work in progress. Right, enough. Right.
them buses, CityLink ones, are going to be absolutely
chocker.
So I'm glad that we did the travel then rather than now.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave you to
Okay.
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 Right. Remember the chips and microwave if you want them.
Right, okay. Yeah, brings a good point. Pride is in Edinburgh tomorrow. The only downside is the trains are 95% of ScotRail trains are not happening. So if you're going to get on the Edinburgh via Falkirk High train, it's always busy, but it's going to be insane. So if you do have big mammoth designs of attire, I'd actually more suggest you take CityLink. It might take about 30-40 minutes longer, but you'll have your sanity intact. And these via Falkirk High trains, at best of times, are difficult to deal with. Passengers, people, social distance, you name it. CityLink doesn't have that problem really. Oh, someone's been naughty in the comments. Real McName. That's Windows Explorer wanting updates. It's been something naughty put in the comments and that. I got chucked. But anyway, I mean, like, we are really here to talk about the 30,000 views on YouTube, and it's been fantastic. It's been an interesting journey. That's all I can really say. 30,000 views. It's been interesting to see what views get highest on videos. And it's like meme videos or whatever, things like me reacting. There's a video on the internet. It's got hundreds upon hundreds of views of me smack my head into the laptop or something. It's like a reaction to Adventure Time where BMO says stick a video on my bum or whatever. And you can kind of get where I'm going with that. There are other strange wee things that have popped up here and there. And who that profile is. Let's have a look. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's been a very interesting journey. I've learned a lot. I've adapted a lot, and try to get as much feedback in as possible to further on video making. I mean, it's been some learning curve, I can tell you that for certainty. It was certainly something else anyway, to be fair. And as far as I know, from what I'm seeing on the statistics for the ventures things, that's going to be continuing on. I looked at the whole video making thing and looked at things and thought, you know what? We need to go in complete reverse. You know, where I had done series upon series upon series of one van on camera or van in vids or whatever, and I needed to literally completely invent the whole fucking lot. Bang. And one thing I certainly looked at is the model on Van on camera, the monthly flow, and any other thing in between. It was me in front of the camera, but I flipped things round and put the camera in front of me, and the camera can see a POV shot of wherever I'm going and whatever I'm trying to talk about, and hopefully see things in a more kind of off the cuff kind of way. And by doing this, I've already seen a lot of dividends so far. And what I've seen so far is editing time is slashed by effort. Because back in the days of the monthly flow, I was doing maybe 35 hours video editing time. Now we're about 12 to 13. It cuts the edit time right away down through the boots. Because that could be quite draining, quite physically demanding. I mean, these things like girly things, thug lives, what I feel, news, and some other bits and pieces. Oh, hiya, Craig. I've seen these things being very, very, very intrusive time-wise. But now I can actually, maybe go a trip to Manchester and have everything edited in 12 editing hours. And it's great. And the thing with regards to like, if we kind of like versus like for like the one van one camera Manchester versus van what's it called, Ventures, right? Ventures is sitting at 12 editing hours. One van, one camera. Let's go to Manchester. Could be easily 30 hours. So I'm saving a lot of time. I'm not as heavy down on the editing. I'm not having to focus on stuff that I used to, and I think that's really good. For some reason, that's not saying anyway. Blah blah. Oh, that cheeky cunt is back. Put him in time out. Blah blah. Shag your ma. I don't know who the real nickname is. We'll get it. We'll get it. I'll find that on another tab. That's fine. I don't know what that noise is, but let's see if we can find out who the real nickname is. Mick, not original. Yeah. Yeah. Aye, so as I was saying, I think taking everything and flipping it the opposite way around, first of all, gives the audience something new to hold on to, and also it gives them a new perspective. I just think, yes, this was actually a point in time, to be honest, was actually which was actually pretty alright. It was needed. But I hopefully going forward, I've got more trips to do. I'm going to try doing a travel challenge at one point, but I'm keeping button lipped about it until it can actually happen. Well, I'm catching up with my dinner at the minute because I was away in Edinburgh earlier on. Might try out karaoke after a pizza slice, and we'll get some suggestions in the comment box. And if I start flinging out suggestions about what to sing, etc., to be honest, 90% of my musical likes is either emo or heavy metal. And I don't want to send everyone home fucking cooting and fucking slutting ass and shit. Oh, wow. Gelatin juice. Better than crack. I'm wondering who that Mr. Real McName is anyway. So weekend's going to be good. Like, all weekends are fantastic. There is actually something I want to tell you about, and I've only been working on it in the background. Sing a song in Japanese. How's this, Craig? 俺はおちんちんが大好きなんだよ. Now, if you put that into Google, Oh, Real McName. Stop slinging phrases like that around, especially when you know somebody that's on the, you know what, Real McName. Honestly, like, fucking shut up. We don't want to fucking hear your pish. And if you're such a real big boy as you purport to be, which clearly is shite, you wouldn't have it under Real McName. You're a real McFailure. And Real McName, could you spell things without that kind of Glasgow speak? Say the words properly like a big boy. Anyway, we're having to roast some in the comments. Real McFailure. Real McESA. Give it. That's what your daddy said. That's why he knows about the wolfpack hunters there, just around the corner. Let's see. We'll get. Oh, the joys of being an admin in it. Craig, don't worry about it, honestly. I'll have a word with you when this comes off. I'm raging, aye. So if I was described as a car, to be honest, I'd probably be in neutral gear. So you're very lucky you're seeing it. You're just very lucky that you're seeing me actually in neutral. Okay, it's like as if this cunt really wants to be knocked right off. Real nickname. If I was raging, you'd fucking know about it. Don't be daft. Real Mick trying too hard and sharting all over the place. Jurgen what? Jargon, you know what? Jargon, whatever the fuck you're called. Fuck off. I'm sure it's a channel that's probably in your language that you more appreciate than listening to me talking absolute shite. Okay. Got a few people reported for hate crime. You do not call anybody a beast. Because I can take this video to Police Scotland right now and have a few of yous charged. So it's really up to yous. Behave yourselves. I'm surprised you know what a Q&A is, Mr. Jurgen. Jog on to something you like. I'm sure there's some channel on. Actually, I'm surprised you're not liking the TikTok, Mr. You seem to be the kind of person that seems to like TikTok. YouTube isn't for you. Jog on. Anyway, don't need to worry about bullshit like that. I mean, like, it's Friday night, everyone's getting pissed. It really says something to be on a YouTube live video at, 3 minutes past 12, and earlier is a Saturday morning. But it really does say something when you're sitting there trying to tone that's not quite working for you, to be honest. All right. Hi, Mr. Jurgen. let me tell you, I'm going to have this all handed over to the police now, okay? Don't think you are known as anonymous or hiding behind something, right? Ultimately, your language is a hate crime and it could actually endanger people's lives. So think on, you fucking disgusting cunt. Okay, we'll get things dealt with. You know what? Somewhat, I know that is unfortunate what we have to deal with. I'm going to get that all. I'll get that all dealt with, as it's been aimed at various people and whatever. But I'm not letting these fucking trolls get anywhere near to pissing people off. Wits. Do you honestly think your channel is worth anything when you call it wits? I mean, honestly, where the fuck's the originality? Just, it's Friday night for fuck's sake, right? You could be getting your hole, you could be getting drugs, you could be getting drunk, you could be getting wheeled into the back of an ambulance because you've had too much to drink. And guess what? You sit here on YouTube trying to act a bam, trying to troll. Like, really? Fucking honestly, like, reevaluate your life. Seriously. What I'll do is.
You've got your coffee bags.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, okay. I'll
Right.
see you in a moment.
Okay, right. Night. Real name. Ha 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 ha. Are you honestly thinking that's original? It's not. And why are you using caps lock? Like, in a comment thread? Now, who's angry? LOLs. Okay. Blow us a kiss. I think I would rather go and find your building and blow you up. Cheeky fucker. Rolling over emoji. Oh my gosh. Really? Rolling over emoji. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you for real? Is this 2013? Raging presses, right. If you see the device that I'm on. Oh, you're going to... Because I replied to you saying you say blow us a kiss and I say I'd rather blow you up. Right? And then you said you were taking it to police Scotland. Aye, okay, cool. Whatever. I mean, fucking honestly, like, the originality is sparse. It's the only cooker you have.
Andrew, do you want this for your ear thing off?
I'll do it.
You do it.
Apparently, I'm a terrorist. Okay, whatever. Cool. What I'll do is You know what? This is getting a bit kind of round and round. And if you're wondering about the mouse presses, I'm going to tell you, I've got a shite mouse trackpad on my computer, and there's fuck all I can do about it, really. You know, raging presses, aye, raging boner, mate. More like. I mean, to be honest, I'm not exactly hearing the police car coming up street, so I'm not really overly concerned. And plus, whatever. But don't break your mouse. It's called a trackpad, you fucking fanny. You'd like a wash. You say, oh, wash that cooker. I say, hi. Epic chat, mate. Oh yeah, why am I calling you mate? You're cancer. Oh my god. A panchod. Real nickname. Going to use real insults. Because honestly, I mean, I'm kind of bored. I mean, you say I've got beer jokes. Well, you've got beer patter. Stuff that I heard when I was 16 in school. Got you. Okay, whatever. Rice Fraser. Okay, what next? Deliver ooh. Bumba Clat Bass. Jeez, then insult game's poor. It's like 3 out of 10. Then it probably drops to about 1.5 out of 10. Right, okay. Anyway, well, yeah, of course you'll find fanny pads, etc. And, it's like. Aye, so, yeah, trying to bring everything back to where it was. I just want to say to folks very quickly before I can cut the video, I appreciate you all joining. The trolls never got in the way. Yes, I did roast them, but ultimately, you will hear roasting on a day-to-day basis, etc. So why are we to be too fussed about it? And yeah, I just kind of want to say thanks for watching my vids. I'll do some more very soon. I've got a lot coming up ahead. So the best thing I can do at this point in time is actually head off over onto a phone call now, and I'll catch you later.